Yes, yes.
Yeah. So welcome all again. Let's start today's session. And I will not take much of time, but I'll give some kind of insight about our daily happenings and how we operate. And let's see if we can do some practical meditation or practical process strategy by which we can change or alter and bring some efficiency there. That is the intention of my talk. It is primarily not based on any one book. It is a spiritual practice, I would say. And over the time, whatever experience I have gained, based on that, actually, I have created few of the things, few of the strategies. So now coming to our daily happenings, right? So I would like to ask all of you how generally you plan your day or see that whatever you have planned you are executing successfully. How are you doing it? And what is the most important thing which is required for us to execute the things as per our plan? That also you can share. Yes, Gauravji, please.
Yes. Good evening, all. Yes, because you follow me, I have the very clear starting day with the intention. 3 tasks a day. So I have very clear whenever I wake up in the morning, my mobile, everything is scheduled because I'm learned productivity a lot. So my day is every day is almost planned way. First, of course, I start with gratitude. I start with me time. Like first 30, 15 to 20 minutes, I don't talk to anyone. Normally, I wake up alone only that my family. Me time, I start. I write my intentions. Then, of course, my first 2 hours are very productive as as per me, whichever the planned way, and rest the day, whichever the scheduled meetings and all. Yeah, but yes, it covers exercise. It covers a lot of things. Yes.
Right. Very nicely put it, Gauravji. Thank you. And just wanted to ask you, like, what is the chances of you getting derailed from your plan? And is it, have you ever seen that you have planned your day in some way, but your execution is very different, or partially you have planned and your execution is colliding? So how it is?
It happens. Yeah, it do happen. Of course, in a week, at least 2 days, whenever I travel in a week, it happens. I can't follow the same routine that time. But I give as a acceptance that yes, if I will not be able to do gratitude for 15 minutes, I will do for 2 minutes. If I will not be able to read book for 15 minutes, I will read only one para for 1 minute. So that acceptance mode helps me.
Yeah, that's a very good way of doing the minified version of the task that we have planned. That's really a good thing. Uh, Now coming back to the planning for the day. So if we have top three priorities and the top three priorities are having, say, it won't be like taking too much of our time, then yes, we can do some kind of minified version and do. But if you are planning the full day, and
Hmm.
what is the most important ingredient you feel which is required for us to stay intact with our plan and do the execution as per plan? What it could be? Open to all of you, actually. Even Gaurav.
Okay. Sure. No, I thought maybe other people can answer.
Sure, sure.
I do have
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
I can share mine in one
Let's.
line because divide my day 3 parts: my me time, my stakeholders time, and kind of family time. So,
Mhm.
and hours can vary. You are rightly said it can be flexible. So, someday more to stakeholders, someday more to myself when people are not around, my meetings are not there, and someday family time more. So, yeah, this is the way.
Yes. So, what is the most important thing which helps us to achieve the things that we have planned?
Okay. Intention and attention. I think these two normally I feel
Yes,
whichever
definitely.
there is a saying that focus goes, energy flows, right? So if you
Yes,
have the right intention, right attention to the things, it happens.
yes. True.
Even if not happen, let it happen tomorrow. In case if it is not, so maybe sometime
Without
you
creating any
plan,
guilt, right?
sometime universe plan for you,
Yes.
right?
True. True.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have my answer that we have to focus on the action, whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because action is the final thing you need to do, right?
Yes.
So we should be ready to take action, whatever it takes.
Right. So suppose you are forgetting to take the action itself, then what is the next thing that you have with you which can rescue you?
I believe for me, journaling. When we write, we do.
Yes, that is also a very good method. Yeah. Anyone else wants to share?
Plan B for emergency kind of things.
Yes. Plan B. Okay. So plan B should have some plan to take us back to our plan A. Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's alternative to plan A, so that we can achieve our goals even if plan A doesn't work.
Yeah, that is fine. Yeah. Fine. Anyone else wants to share anything before we proceed and discuss a little more on this topic?
In my case, when I write the things, what I have to do at night, I achieve it more. But some of the days when I don't write, it goes here and there. So in my case, writing works more.
Yes.
And when I have the priorities, but some of the time I will say that I get derailed. I can't say but that each and every day of the month is productive for me.
True. Very true. Definitely writing helps, and that is why actually we don't plan in our mind. We plan on the pen and paper, or in our journal or planner. Another important thing why it is very important to plan on a paper or a journal, because when we plan in our mind, all the energies are getting sucked by the open items. So this is also not at all advisable to plan in the mind, but plan on the paper. And when we plan on the paper, it reaches also easily to the subconscious mind. So many actually facts are there which helps us to achieve more when we plan on the paper. That's true. So one last question I would ask: anyone have seen, like, suppose you have planned your day, you have achieved first few actions in your morning slot, few less maybe in the afternoon slots, and maybe towards the evening, whatever you have planned, you have achieved very less. Have anyone seen this kind of phenomenon wherein actually towards the end of the day, our plannings get like widely derailed, I would say.
Yes.
It happens, right?
The
So
energy
what could
flows in cycles. So it flows in cycles. Some people have a morning hours as a peak energy time. Some could have a evening as a peak energy time. And mostly the afternoon time is for the mundane tasks, the routine tasks, especially after lunch, immediate hours.
Yes, yes, sir. That is also very true. It actually depends on the people to people, but in general, most of the people have a tendency to get derailed easily in the evening time. And one of the reason could be we are getting drained, our energies are getting drained throughout the day. So willpower is a fixed or infinite. Willpower is infinite or willpower is finite. Anyone wants to say?
It's finite like our mobile battery. It drains at the end of some task or some end of the day.
Yes. So because willpower is finite and we are using the willpower, so slowly and slowly the day, the task, and the more we use towards the end of the day, actually it gets, we get de-energized, our willpower gets completed or finished or become less, and it is easier for us to get derailed. That is also there. So now all these things are just to make you warm up and a little background of it. We will do a small, simple spiritual practice and see if it helps to us. Actually, I'm not claiming that it will definitely help. I always believe that you do it before you believe it. And when you do it, you know whether it works for you or not. So we will do it. This is an understanding. I would say first bring a little deeper understanding about what is the practice about. If I ask you, who are you? From a spiritual context, what would be your answer?
Who am I?
Yes.
I am a spiritual being living a human life.
Absolutely. Any other answers?
For me, I am a divine angel.
Soul.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. So if we know that we are a soul or a divine energy or a spiritual being, just introspect, let's introspect our day, today's day, how we spent our day, and reflect whether we have behaved as a soul or as a body. Most of the time, if not all the time, as a body we have behaved, or as a soul we have executed our whatever activities, or as a
As a
body.
body, I behave.
Yes. So it generally happens with all of us because we are habituated. We are deeply habituated to identify ourselves as a body. And believe it or not, that is a primary identity crisis that we have. And this identity crisis actually is leading to many havoc. Many of the things which we can achieve just because we are forgetting that we are a spiritual soul, divine energy, or a point of light having infinite power, because soul is unlimited. Its energy is unlimited, it has divine qualities, it has divine powers. But when we identify ourselves as a body, then it is all limited. We have limited energy, we have limited capacity, we have limited, I can say, like, everything is limited. So the primary practice that we are going to do is small exercise wherein actually we will try to bring our identity back to soul consciousness. The more and more we will have the primary identity fixed, that is, who am I am a divine being or divine soul with infinite energy, unlimited energy. That easily we will be able to de-associate ourselves from the body. We will, the more de-association happens, right, that easier it is for us to gain control over ourselves. It is like we are in the boat and we don't have any instrument, no motor, nothing. We cannot control the boat. But if we are outside of the boat, we can easily pull, push, do whatever, right? So if I am considering myself as the body, I cannot control easily, or maybe I cannot control at all. But if I am a divine power, I am seeing myself in a de-associated manner, then it is very easy for me to control, right? To direct how I want to execute, that way I can execute, right? So now let's do a small exercise, okay? And one last thing I would say, where is my existence, or where am I residing most of the time? So there are multiple, there could be multiple answers to this. Few philosophy says that the soul resides in the heart. Few says on the third eye chakra. Okay, so I'm not denying that the philosophy that you might be actually following that is incorrect. But for today's practice, let's assume. Okay, let's assume that I am the soul and I am residing on the middle of the forehead where Agya chakra is there, and this is like a CPU of our body, CPU of our entire existence. I sit here Okay, just like anyone, if you have seen the Terminator Transformer movie, right? So that person actually sits on the head and directs how actually all the movement should happen. So similarly, assume that I am sitting here on the middle of the forehead and doing everything that I want to do. Okay, just like the driver is sitting in the car and driving, and whenever it wants to, when I know that I am the driver, I have all the control, I have all the capacity. Whenever I want to apply the brake, I can apply the brake. But if I feel I lose the identity and I think that okay, I am the car, I lose the identity of a driver, then I don't know exactly where is the brake and when to apply the brake. So let's start re-establishing our identity. The main aim for me for today is to give a small introduction about how we can re-establish our identity, and everything else will start falling into its proper place. So now, before we start the meditation, what we will do, either few things actually works, for few actually if you chant either the mantra which you believe it is bringing very coherent and harmony in your mind, you can chant that, or just simply you chant Om. The longer and the deeper it is, the better it is. And try to shake your body. Okay. Before chanting even the mantra, try to shake your body little bit from the toe to the top. So what it will happen? It will loosen up our energy. It will loosen up all the parts of our body, and energy will flow very easily. Okay, and particularly when we are doing this meditation in the morning, our body is not very much ready. So this loosening up activity is very helpful. If you are not feeling like doing any light yoga, even that is even better. Just do little bit of light yoga, and then that will prepare our body to do the meditation very easily, and you will get the feeling very easily. If nothing, then at least loosen up your body. Okay, and your body and the chakras and everything gets properly aligned, and energy flows very easily. You can feel what you want to feel very easily. That's the intention. After this, chant minimum 3 times of Om. You can chant longer if you feel your mind is a little more disturbed. Chant longer. If you feel that okay, my mind is perfect, basically the preparation need to be done. Okay. So any kind of chanting, what happens actually, it brings a kind of vibration in the mind, and this is the seat of the soul, right? This seat of the soul actually becomes powerful, and we can get the feeling very easily. Sorry, I might take little longer today. I hope it is okay. So, thank you. So after this, we will close our eyes, okay, and try to see yourself. Okay, now what you need to see, I'll tell you. We as a soul have no form, but we are an energy, and the energy has its own vibration, has its own radiation. So if you see yourself as a very tiny point of light with high power, maybe nuclear power, how the vibration, how the energy would be, it will be like vibrating very heavily, very like under control, that too. It's not like uncontrolled. And the lights are emitted throughout your apartment or wherever you are, maybe throughout the district, state, country, throughout the world. The more and more we can feel the power of our soul, that easily we can reverberate or vibrate ourselves and feel our own existence very easily. When we are closing our eyes, we can see ourselves also very easily that way. So let's try for just 30 seconds to 1 minute, and try to see yourself as a tiny point of light that is nothing but me as a soul, which has unlimited potential, unlimited qualities, divine qualities, and everything that is needed for me to lead the life that I want to lead. The life by design is possible when I am at my original identity. So again, if you are not close your eyes and try to see yourself. A tiny point of light with very, very high energy. The energy that it possesses is even more than the nuclear power. And the energy, just like a 9 watt or 12 watt bulb glows at the proportion of the energy that it flows or it takes. Similarly, it takes or it has its own billions of watt of energy. Imagine or visualize the glow that it has and see yourself getting illuminated. Feel the power. Feel the current that is flowing from me as a point of energy to the entire body. The current high power current is flowing from me to the entire body very seamlessly. And everything, my body, my mind, my state, everything gets getting rejuvenated effortlessly. Feel it. And slowly feel that this light is creating a circle around me. You call this as aura. And this aura is getting very, very powerful. The more I feel the energy, the more power it flows, and the more my aura is getting strengthened. Feel the current in your body. Throughout your body, the light, the current is flowing from me, and the aura is also getting strengthened. This is a circle of aura that is getting expanded. This is my circle of excellence also. And slowly see that aura getting filled inside the whole room where I'm sitting. And it's getting expanded and expanded further. And the light, feel the light is getting expanded and filling the complete apartment, still growing. Making my aura even more stronger. The more I feel myself empowered, the aura is getting even bigger even powerful, and it expanded throughout the city, district, state, and country, and it is illuminating the whole world. I am the powerhouse. I have every power that I need. I have all the divine qualities within me. I can operate in the highest potential and highest resource whenever I want, because it is my own resource. I have regained my identity. Slowly and slowly. Now let's come back. Come back to the previous state if you want. If you are wearing a specs, then you can remove. Actually, earlier also you could have removed. And rub your hand. And don't open the eyes without closing both of your hands or palm on your face. The face should be fully covered by the palms, and while the darkness prevails, slowly and slowly open your eyes. Slowly, very slowly. And then whenever you feel like, you can just remove the hands, palm from your face. And one tip I would say, if anyone could not feel the light, the energy, or the point of light they cannot visualize, then there is a plan B or another trick which would be helpful, that also I would share. So few things are there. One tips I would share today is just face yourself to a very bright light and then close your eyes. Even though you are closing your eyes, you can see the effulgence, the light very easily. This is your mental board. Okay. And in that mental board, the light, the presence of the light will be easily felt. For a person who is already meditating or having very calm and contained personality, and meditative state is very easy to attain, for them it might not be needed, and now only you might have realized, or you could have felt the difference. Actually, for others who are new to meditation, they can do this, go to a point of or a source of light, very bright light, and then close your eyes and see that light flooding inside your mental board, and then slowly and slowly glowing. Another technique is there, like just watch a point of light. There are many. So I believe that most of us are in front of a laptop. So there, the video camera has a small dot, small light, right? That also you can focus and just visualize that it is nothing but me, a point of light, and you give the power to it and visualize as if it is glowing, 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 glowing. So these are few other techniques to regain our identity as a soul or a power of light, point of light, and the potential, the original potential that we have. And how it helps. Okay, before that, let me know your experiences, like how you felt, and if anyone wants to share any kind of experiences, then please feel free to share. Anyone could feel the presence, me as a soul, and how we have increased our aura, and we have gained the current, the power, and felt within ourselves. No one could,
For
or no
me,
one wants to say? Yeah. Yes,
the
Rajeshri.
line that you said, my aura is expanding. So at that time, I felt, yes, it's expanding. That
Yes.
I can.
Yes. So you could feel your aura is expanding, and it is kind of filling your room and then filling your apartment. And the more and more you practice that, it becomes really easy to feel it as if it is growing infinitely. And the more and more we practice, the aura actually gets repaired, because right now there are many techniques, Kirlian technology, something is there, and many things. Actually, if you see your aura, actually it will be broken or it will not be that powerful. So the more and more we do this particular meditation, right, it actually enhances our aura. It makes it very powerful. This is not the intention, however, but it is also the side effect or the impact that it has. Anyone else wants to share? At least give a
Yes.
thumbs up, like if you have felt something different, some power you could feel, any difference. Yeah, you can raise your
Yes.
hand or you can just thumbs up. Okay, one
Sure.
Gauravji said yes.
Yes,
Ankita,
only
yes.
one line, yeah, to share because I followed NLP technique I learned. So how to go into the circle of excellence
Circle
easily.
of excellence.
And I do
Yes.
anchor also, like even in my hand, I have a band. So whenever I put this band backside, I'm just charged to move to the next steps, action mode.
Yeah.
So for me, it was easy. Yes, I was able to just
That's why I have
switch.
used this
Yeah.
circle of excellence, but also I have used in between. So that
Yes.
the
Yes.
practice we can just, it is about connecting the dots. But however, the practice is meant to gain our original identity back. So circle of excellence is definitely helpful, but the identity crisis was never discussed there. So that identity we need to regain. Me as a soul, but not as a body. Body has all the finite energies, finite resources, everything. Soul has no boundary. So the more and more we do this practice, that will helpful. That will be helpful. Yeah. Yes. Sure, Mulenji. Okay. So few of you have, you could actually feel it, and few can actually practice this particular method that I post the meditation I told. And the more and more we take charge and we understand and we realize our identity, it is ultra easy to regain our willpower, regain our energies throughout the night. 8 hour, even 8 hour sleep also cannot give the kind of energy, the kind of refreshment or rejuvenation that we need by just compared to this particular small meditation. So because the more and more practice that we do, the easily we can get into that state and get our energies back and do whatever we want to do. We can get back to our track, even though it is evening, even though we feel that our willpower is low, just do it. Very simple, small exercise. But yes, there is a this actually advice is like, don't do it whenever only we need it. It is highly essential that we should practice it on a daily basis, on at a very particular time, preferably in the morning, at the same place, at the same time, and at least for 5 minutes. Then slowly you increase, or at least for 3 minutes. But practicing daily is very important. 3 minutes for 3 days, then move to 4 minutes for 4 days, make it 5 minutes for 5 days, next 5 days, like you can increase. And we have many more things actually in detail. Actually, if anyone wants to study, then they can like ping me, or we have many other spiritual reference also I can share, or I have actually many very particular strategies built around this and many other strategies in my inner circle, wherein actually we as a group, as a community, we practice and try to become intentional throughout the day effortlessly. That is the plan, that is the aim of my inner circle in most of the quarterly program that I launch. And today being the 30th of May, we are launching another group from 1st of June. So anyone who is interested to know more about it, they can also ping me, and I would definitely love to give more information about that. So thank you all, and I am really happy that 20 people have joined and could I hopefully could practice to some extent and get benefited. And more of such sessions we will try to organize again. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Vikasji, for this meditation. Surely we are going to practice. So now, Gaurav and Ankita, would you like to share? Should I share the PPT, sir?
Yes, after a lot of mindfulness, spiritual thing, now it's back to health. So another health. So yes, we will cover me and Ankita. So yeah, we can directly share the screen. Yes. And I'm sure next 30 minutes will be super energetic for everyone. And health is wealth, or we all know how important health is. So let's talk about health today, maybe for next 30 to 40 minutes. That's the plan. And I want interactive. So initially, I need some reflections, some inputs from the team, like Bikash Ji has already asked us. So yes. Rajeshwari, I hope you have shared the sound also, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Just
Thank you. We can go to slide mode. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So, yeah, we'll start with one quote you can see at down on the slide. I believe that the greatest gift you can give your family and the world is healthy you, said by Joyce Mayer. How many of you believe that is the best thing if you are healthy? And I want some reflection here, at least one or two people. If you feel that this is the best gift universe can give to us, or we can give to our family or our surrounding, with super energy, great health, if we are fit and fine.
Yes, I feel that.
Yes. Perfect. Thanks, Vikash. Anyone else, or only one person feel health is the greatest gift?
Yes.
Okay. And if you can be on camera, I'm making
Health
sure
is
you
the
will get.
only gift.
Sure. This is the only
Health
gift.
is the
Perfect.
only gift.
Yes.
That it is a
Absolutely.
divine gift that you can give to yourself as well as your family. भगवान
Absolutely.
जब आपको भेजा था ना, बिल्कुल पूरा तैयार करके भेजा था। उसको मेंटेन करना भी भगवान के लिए एक रेसिप्रोकेशन है हमारे लिए।
Absolutely.
It
Thanks.
is our
Thanks, Pinaki.
primary responsibility, yes. Because without the good health intact, we cannot enjoy any other gift. Gift of life is just a curse if we do not have this gift of life.
See,
That
this
is
is the
very
vehicle. This is a vehicle which allows you to live the life that you have been given to. So it's your responsibility to keep. At least it's my responsibility to keep my vehicle in intact condition, in fully serviced condition.
Absolutely. And you must have heard one statement, you have many problems, but once you have health problem, that is the biggest problem, or that is the only problem. Rest is just go backseat. If you have health, it means you can handle any problem. You can say, yes, we have problem, but after health, nothing. And I request like Sakshi, thank you, Manish, thank you, whomsoever can come on camera. If it is possible, if you're not driving and you can, I'm telling you, this will be giving you more and more learning and awareness from this. Yeah. With this, let's move to the next slide.
Gaurav ji, I would like to add here one
Yes,
quote.
please. Please.
A healthy man has 1,000 wishes. The sick man has only one.
Just a second.
True. And this reminds
That's
Shivani ji. Yes. Sorry. You
that.
complete.
This one is the best thing to remind us for a healthy life. Because without health, if one is sick, he or she may have only one wish to get healthy. When we fall into bed, there is only one wish to get healthy first, because nothing is there that we like at that moment.
Hmm.
So that is the importance of health.
True.
You
And there is a
can have
statement.
thousands of wishes only when
Yeah.
you have you are healthy in mental, physical, and spiritual state.
Hmm. And thanks, Shivani ji. I think this reminded me one more quote. A healthy mind cannot have diseased body, and diseased body cannot have healthy mind. So it has to be. Yeah. And Rajeshwari ji, only one request, maybe one red bullet when comes, don't click on next button. Otherwise, answer will be there also. I want interaction. So, why aging healthily topic you should consider as first priority, like Pinaki ji said. We have the answer in front of us because we all want future to be better than past and present. We all have a lot of dreams to follow. We want our family to get the best life, so that we have to take care of health as single, the way Pinaki ji said, right? First priority and kind of a single priority. If you're maintaining that, rest you can get. If we click more, let's see the second question. Or and second, this is of course because we all wish to have best lifestyle, though only 5% people achieve it. That is also a very shame, or I will say the unfortunate part. Everyone know health is first priority, and heart in heart we know how much we are giving priority to this. With this, let's move to next. Okay, there we will just ask another question, and I want people to answer. When does the transformation start for health? Like Pinakiji already shared, right? God has sent us with a lot of good health and good thing, and later on we have not taken care that much. Anyone, any answer? When does transformation starts?
The day you
The
discover
day
that you are
when we
alive.
Yeah, both are looks like same answer, but yes. Anyone?
The moment you look, the moment you discover that you are alive.
I was just going to say the moment you realize that the change
Yes.
takes place.
Moment of realization.
The
Perfect. Thanks,
moment
Pinakiji.
we
Thanks,
realize
Sumita.
that we have only one life.
Yes,
Wh-
absolutely. I
Whenever
can
there is
see. Yeah. Please, Suvas.
whenever the awareness arise in you, then and then you understand.
Absolutely. Words are different, but I can see all are thinking like-minded people in same way. Yes. Now, Rajeshwari ji, we can see the answer. Absolutely. And we can say now all the things are saying the same thing when you get the realization. If you get the realization today, now, follow from this hour itself. Move to next. Where it start? In body or in mind? Anyone answer?
mind.
Mind. Okay. Anyone else?
Both,
Of
both,
course,
both.
mind.
Both?
Mind
Okay.
only.
Mind affects the body and body affects the mind.
Excellent. Let's see the answer then. In mind, because mind is the one who take you to the next step. Like alarm you can put. If your mind will not tell khade ho chalo bhago, body will not be able to. So you snooze, you lose. This is one of the quote which really hit me very hard. After that, I just started thinking when I whether I snooze or not. If you snooze and you are losing, yeah, you snooze, you lose. Moving to next. What is the first step in aging healthily journey? एज बढ़ती रहे और हमारी हेल्थ फिर भी हमारे साथ रहे इस जर्नी में what can be the first step? Any one point I want to have here, one or two. What could be the
A
first step?
healthy mind.
Healthy mind, okay. And how it can be healthy mind, how we can make mind healthy?
Awareness.
Awareness. Excellent. Thanks, Milind. Control breathe. Yes. Breathing is very, very important exercise. Okay, let's see the answer.
Attending
If it
the
is
FELD
resonating.
session on Friday at 8 o'clock.
Yes, absolutely. Awareness. And of course, I use a lot of you who are the coaches here. They know that it is everything about awareness. So, first step is knowing it, then doing it, then showing it also later on. But first, awareness. Let's move to next. Yes. So let's see the now introduction of aging healthily. Just in quick one. So yes. So we are most fortunate to bring smile to three generation. A lot of us who are in the right now age of 30 to 50 or 30 to 60, around that, are taking care of three generation. Our younger generation, our spouse, as well as our parents. So if we have to hand work with the three generation, bringing smile to them, it means responsibility on us is more than anyone else. So let's see how aging healthily makes a meaningful in the things. So you can see this picture, and if you see if we are old and we are still smiling, standing on our feet, happy, enjoying all gestures, enjoying all places we are going. Everyone want this. And how we can achieve this lifelong journey of healthiness? Of course, healthy habits and making informed choices. As we always, you must have heard that we are the outcome of our choices. So, by prioritizing our physical, mental, emotional well being, we can enjoy and fulfilling life. Otherwise, happiness will not be around us if we are not healthy. As simple as that. You achieve millions, you achieve bank balance strong, everything is there. If you're not healthy, you can't. So if you need a return of investment, return on ROI bigger, of course, put everything like Pinaki ji again. I'm mentioning him because he said only thing is health. So 100% right. We cannot even enjoy our money. So let's move to next. So healthy habits and informed decision. Left side and right side, you can see the difference. If you're not taking care of your health, age will reflect on your face. You cannot avoid. So can we avoid? Can we go to the right side of the face of the left side? Of course, something we cannot control, but whichever we can control. So what we can't control, let's understand first that. Of course, our muscle mass will decrease as the age goes. We cannot stop that. Metabolism will impact. बचपन में या कॉलेज टाइम में we were able to lift our bag, healthy bags, attaches and all those kind of bags very easily. Now after 40s, when we lift, we feel shoulder pain, hand pain, right? So it means body impact will going to come. It will reduce your bone density. It will impact. And absolutely, here also, we can't. So, a lot of things we can't control very clearly. So, awareness of these changes, how we can proactively, before losing the things, we can act on it so that we can live healthily. It will really, really benefit. After getting, like you, a lot of time you heard that I'm diabetic, right? How many people you heard I'm not eating because I don't want diabetes to enter to me. I don't want to go on medicines. People say I'm on medication. So proactive measures, whichever you can take, that is will going to make the difference. अगर हमें पता ही है बाद में मेडिसिन खानी है और मेडिसिन खा रहे हैं एंड देन वी आर थिंकिंग टू चेंज सॉरी ऑलरेडी वो एक हिंदी में कहावत है मरने के बाद दवाई पिलाई तो क्या पिलाई राइट so before you get so like example in my all the codes all affirmation it is very clear I will not going to allow diabetes to enter into my body very clearly so I consider like my body as temple temple में आप चप्पल लेके नहीं जाते हैं so whenever you eat be very mindful आप चप्पल को टेम्पल में लेके जा रहे हो this is the kind of metaphor you can use it let's move to next unless and until if someone has any reflection on this one happy to have any one input otherwise we will run if not let's move so time is running we all know how much digital era we are every time things are changing it is not like our parents era of working in one company just getting offer letter and retiring from the same company same way the way our generation everything is changing now you see in this busy world how much you can outsource and if you remember I covered in my negotiations one training also you know learn your 1 hour value and outsource if it is below your 1 hour value whichever you can. Make your mind free. Just put like Bikash also shared at start. Schedule it, journal it, write it. Don't put anything. Brain dumping kar do and outsource the activity. Let's move to next piece. So I think everyone knows this picture. This picture says equal to 1,000 words. Younger, we don't have money. Adult, we don't have time. And when we old, we have time, we have money, but we don't have energy to enjoy our time and money. So are we want this right side table sitting and not able to enjoy? Bank balance है, time बहुत है, but healthy नहीं है. We are not happy. Even people are laughing around us. We are feeling bad when people laugh. There is a hearing, right? If your breakup होने के बाद अगर बारिश आती है वो बारिश बहुत बुरी लगती है, right? When you are with your loved ones, you enjoy the rain. Same way. See the right side now. Yes, Rajeshwari, we can move. Are you going? Okay, life expectancy. If you know 2023, it was around 70 years. We know that minimum average is 67 to 70 years is there. And this is average where people don't have food, people don't have a lot of things. They are into disease. That's the reason. Sometime now medical things, technology, how fast it is changing everything. 70 to 80 can happen. So are we able to run our life happily till 70s or 80s? This is the answer everyone has to give to themselves. Are we maintaining our body to live, or we are want us? You can see at the top it is very clearly written. Are we going to be asset or liability? We have to decide now very clearly. Family को किस तरीके से हमें देना है उनको, what we want to give, who want to give. Just tell me one person who can type yes in the chat right now, who want to give lot of big loans to their family. मैं enjoy करता हूँ, बाकी बच्चे लोन चुकाएंगे. Even one person say yes, I want to interact with the person very clearly, whether asset or liability. So I know the answer. That's the reason we have chat box empty right now. Yeah. Let's move to next. This is very important. Like I know Pinaki ji, you may be leaving in next 3 minutes. So every one of us who are sitting right now, workplace ergonomics, very important. We are sitting hours and hours right now these days. We don't know how many hours we just talking, hearing, having the calls in this era, which is hybrid culture or workplace, just making at your house. Very important. Wrong posture. We should take care. Leaning forward, bending head, we don't have elbows support. All these things are very important. So every on the right side you will find, in any case I'm going to share this slide pack with everyone. Later on you can also see how much the screen distance, how many times you have to blink your eyes, what kind of chair, back support, it is very much needed. Back support should be there on your chair. And people normally, like example, you must have heard, people buy very expensive bikes in past, but helmet use karte the 100 or 200 ka. And north mein, Pinaki ji in north, so he knows that 100, 150, 200 ke helmets people using just ki police wala pakdega to helmet hona chahiye. Instead of thinking mere head damage ho gaya, I will lose my life, my family will be on road. I will be out of road, but they will be on road. They don't think this way. So this is one. And if we click, we will find one important piece here. 20-20-20 rule. After 20 minutes, for 20 seconds, see 20 feet away from your screen. I'm just repeating. After 20 minutes, for 20 seconds, see 20 feet away. Very important for your eyes to remove the strain of your eyes. Moving to next. Any input, any reflection, happy to have, because this is, I'm just sharing, but I want interactive. If you have any good input, this is awareness, we can have better awareness.
One I can add, like while
Yes, Smita.
using nowadays everyone are using a lot of laptops. All our work is on that. We can use this blockers like white light or blue light blockers. We can wear the specs, and we can protect our eyes from those harmful effects of the blue light.
Absolutely. No, thanks, Sumita, for adding this. For laptop screen also, we need this way, and even our specs, which we are using, it should be that anti-glare, anti-reflection, all those kind of, when we driving also, it should not ultraviolet kind of things, all those things. Thanks, Sumita, for bringing this here. And role of water intake, I think we know this is the best medicines we have, which best thing which we have, and sometimes we don't realize. We should have one water bottle. How many of you have right now water bottle of plastic bottle instead of maybe say metal one? तांबे की पानी की शुरू से हम सुनते थे, right? We should have this kind of maybe the bottle, proper bottle we should use. Sometimes we don't realize we are just inviting cancer by using plastic bottle a lot. And I will not shy away to say even I do this mistake many times. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So have the bottle, proper bottle with this all those maybe. Subhadra, can you mute Subhadra? Okay, thank you. And morning ritual, glass lukewarm water. Please start your day with that. Be hydrated full day. Whichever after a couple of minutes. Sometimes I don't put my sometime in office bottle at my table intentionally so that I have to go uh to that area cafeteria area for water. It is happening with the maybe exercise also it happens. But sometimes you have some points. Maybe if water bottle with marks it is there, it will help. And be hydrated with those kind of things like coconut water, oranges for fiber, those kind of things. Liquid jitna aap le sakein, that is always helpful. And you must have heard this one quote on the right side: thousands have lived without love, no one without water. So this is the importance of water. Moving to next, exercise and physical activity. I think nothing to say about this. It's very clear. You know that India is the hub of diabetes as well as cardio things. In the world right now, we have the maximum cases, and we will become number one in that, which we don't want. So cardio is the very important thing because we know what kind of food we are eating, and lot of adulteration in the foods and many things which we can't stop. We can't totally stop everything. Even we stop going to restaurants, still there is a lot of mixing. So exercise is the thing which can help us. Okay, and that increase our flexibility too. Yes. Okay, Ankita, do add wherever you feel, and please highlight me wherever I need to stop also. Yeah, Ankita. Perfect. Okay, this is sleep and rest. Ankita, are you going to cover or should I cover this? You can unmute.
So you can take it. You can.
Okay, no worries. Sure. So, sleep. I think I can tell very clearly. A lot of us, if we will see ourselves in mirror, we will see our eyes are in strain or already exhausted. Right? Lot of screen time. Lot of screen time. We don't realize our work will not take us anywhere. You work for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 14. Work will not going to complete anytime. Make it a habit. Take good sleep. It is going to improve your digestion, metabolism, energy level, weight, and good heart. Yeah. So very clearly, quality sleep, nothing can replace, even exercise can't replace quality sleep. What kind of, because our body and mind need this rest. Yeah. Happy to have any interactive, any point. If you feel you have good example, if you feel yes, whenever I don't sleep for 7 hours, 8 hours, every person has different hours of sleep which is they need as a quality. Every body demands different sleep quality. Yeah, but everyone need quality sleep. Yeah. Moving to next. Yes, I believe Ankita this is yours, right? Mental health you want to cover.
Yes. Yeah.
Please.
Thank you, Gaurav sir. So before proceeding, I just want to hear from everyone. How is the Josh? Are you guys still with us?
Hi, sir.
Great. 100%.
It's high.
Great.
I know
Yes, yes.
I'm asking at the end of the session. So please bear with me for a couple of minutes. So how is the Josh?
Great.
Hi.
Great.
Hi.
Okay.
Very high.
Thank you.
Hi,
When you are.
I'm just making sure everyone are with me. So the next part I'm going to cover is on the mental health. Here we can see on the screen, right? So nice things, 5 best foods for brain health, oranges, green tea. So how are you? How are you feeling seeing this screen?
Good.
Anyone would like to say 2 words?
Yum, yum.
Oh my God. Nice. Thank you, Sakshi ji. So my part is I would like to highlight on the key pillars of cognitive health. That is nothing but our brain, the mental health, which is the physical brain. So to keep our brain healthy, we have to have proper nutrition. So this is all the repetitive steps. Just I'm trying to bring more awareness of this. Uh, so we need stop me if you want to understand more. So we need to have nutrition health as a physical body. We have physical body. We have even the mental health. We all have seen because see how he energized us, our mind. So at the physical level, what intake we have to have for a mind, that is the nutrition. So we have to focus on the have more green vegetables or the seeds. We have to soak the seeds and eat, and or is the you can have some olive, the vitamin A or the cod liver oil. So such products will keep our brain healthy. So my focus is on that. And more important is drinking water, which we saw on the previous slides. So how many of you drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water? Just be frank. Or how many of you don't drink?
I don't drink too much water.
Oh, okay. How about others?
Pardon?
I
How
drink
about
2 liters
others?
of water.
Okay. Guys, let's be interactive. It will be fun. So the thing is, I want to say you have to drink at least if you have to drink if you're 20 kgs, you have to drink minimum 3 liters of water. So based on the BMI index, you have to consume more water. So that is very important for our brain. So second, this is one factor, the nutrition. The second factor is the stress management. As we saw the mindfulness activity which we did at the initial session, so that is very important to manage our stress. So these are few techniques like mindfulness or doing deep breathing or journaling or connecting with the nature and having quality sleep. So if you do this, your mind, you regulate your mind. So it is just a simple activities. Journaling is nothing but just at the end of the day before going to sleep, you can write it down. As we discussed, writing is a very important thing. So what good things, just sit calm and imagine what things you did throughout the day. Just 3 points on just to begin with. Then you see the next day how will it be your mind state. So this is one which I want to highlight. And then connecting with the nature. We all are made with 5 elements, right? Anyone knows which are the 5 elements? Anyone?
Fire, earth, sky, water,
Exactly. So
and
we are made of five
air.
elements.
Air.
The water, the so can you help me? Even I don't know.
Water, vayu, sky, fire, and earth.
Correct. Earth, water, fire, air, space. Because our body is made up of the same thing, that's why we have to connect with the nature. So having the daily morning walk with the nature, that will boost our mental health. So this is one of the way which we can keep our mental health healthy. And another thing is the next one is the mental simulation, like reading puzzles or playing the brain games. Or have you all heard about Sudoku? There's some puzzle called as Sudoku that we can involve. Or learning a new instrument. That also matters a lot. Or learning a new language. So the more you keep your brain active, the brain cells active, that much your cognitive, I mean, the brain health will be more, what you call healthy. And ma'am, can you go to next slide, please? Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. So mental stimulation, like engaging in activities that challenge your mind, like puzzles, learning new skills or reading, and social engagement. Yeah, engagement with social. I would like to emphasize here social engagement. As we all know, like we become one with the 5 people we associated with. If we are associated with a good community, we become one among them who think healthy, who live healthy lifestyle. We like it's like when you keep a rotten apple in front of the good apples, the it affects the good apple and that gets rotten. just to give a metaphor. Same thing, if we connect to, yeah, anybody would like, was saying anything?
Just like the FELD members.
Yes.
Exactly. The same thing, which exactly, ma'am. So more how with what type of people you associated with, you become one among them. This is very important for the cognitive wellness and the brain health. Are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to tell?
Yes,
Yes.
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 Okay, thank you. So, having a social connection, a meaningful connection, not just randomly connecting with any group or anything which will empower you or which will make you feel energetic and which you like. So such groups, if you engage, I'll trust me, your life will change a lot as it changed mine. So that is the reason I'm emphasizing on the social engagement, like with the proper groups, and you can also volunteer in few groups. Like there are so many organizations where people go and volunteer. There are so many spiritual organizations. There are so many reading clubs. Many, if you explore, you find many. So I tell you, don't just be in yourself. You interact with, as you interact with more people, then you can see the changes in yourself. So, and the third one is the stress management, which I covered, and healthy lifestyle also, like which we covered in the previous slides, like healthy diet, regular exercise, sleep, and which we all cover. So, this my main thing which I wanted to emphasize was on the brain health and about the cognitive wellness. Ma'am, can you proceed? So, and the next thing is the emotional part. See, though we know that we don't see emotions. Can anyone see emotions? They are just in our mind, but that matters a lot. Emotional well-being and social connections matters a lot. So emotions, suppose if you are in a very sad state and due to some reason and you go to work, how will your day be? Will it impact or will it not impact?
It will impact.
Yes.
It will impact, right? Though you don't see the emotions, like let it be happy emotions, sad, fear, or so many that to pen down. So our emotional state, it helps us to balance our entire day along with the brain health, this emotion. So having a grip on our emotions is very important for each and everyone. Some may deny or some may accept, but when you have that conscious awareness of your emotions, you can just see how you regulate your entire day. That matters a lot. So this I wanted to tell. And also we need to have a routine. Suppose it's not like we get up in the morning and we start our work. It's not like that. There should be a routine. Like there is one routine for me which I follow. Is like daily morning. There are so many activities happening the previous day. Next day, mandatory we have to get up early and have a glass of water. I have a glass of water and do deep breathing. So my next 24 hours will go in a very productive way and doing and moving our body. Like sometimes it happens like there are so many things happening in our mind. Next day we are not able to get up. This did this happen to anyone, or did anyone feel this anytime?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? So having these routines are very important. And even evening time before going to sleep, I would like to pen down few things in the evening routines. It is like first thing is detaching from the electronic devices, which there is a term called as, anyone knows, digital detox,
Mm.
right? So digital detox 1 hour before sleep, or and then second one is the practicing gratitude, which I covered, like being thankful for the entire day, that we have enough energy and we have got like what how did we spend our day, what are the lessons we learned, or what are the do's and don'ts. That reflection, self reflection is very important for every individual. So and it helps to stimulate our brain as well. It is like nobody has to tell us this is right, this is wrong, but when we do self reflection, there the transformation happens. So that is very important routine. And then there is one more activity which we can do is book reading. It affects tremendously. So these are the few areas which I wanted to cover in short of time. Yeah, ma'am. Emotional well-being and social connections.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you, Ankita. And I can tell you this next 2 minutes video changed my life, I can tell you. And if you hear, you will be mind blown, I can guarantee it. So let's hear it. Shopping.
के बाजार शॉपिंग करने निकले तो सबसे पहले खरीदी जेलसी और उसके साथ हमें हेडेक बिल्कुल फ्री मिल गई। आगे जाकर एंगर खरीदा, गुस्सा खरीदा, उसके साथ हमें मिली एसिडिटी फ्री, बिल्कुल फ्री। आगे चलते चलते हमने नफरत भी खरीदी, उसके साथ हमें अल्सर तो बिल्कुल ही मुफ्त मिल गए। चलते चलते हम पहुंचे चालाकी, चतुराई और चुगली के स्टॉल पर। बहुत रश था वहां। डील में मिल रहा था डिप्रेशन, एंजाइटी, हमने वो भी ले लिया। थोड़ा सा जब हम आगे चले तो स्ट्रेस के ढेर लगे हुए थे, इतने डिस्काउंटेड प्राइसेस पर मिल रहे थे कि हमसे रहा नहीं गया। हमने बहुत सारा स्ट्रेस झोला भर भर कर खरीद लिया। एंड उसके साथ हमको क्या फ्री मिला? ब्लड प्रेशर। माय गॉड, बाजार में हमने इससे आगे उससे आगे निकलने की नॉलेज भी बिना एक पेनी लगाए खरीद ही डाली। जानते हैं मुफ्त में क्या मिला? इंसोम्निया यानी अनिद्रा। और हाँ, जंक फूड तो हम सबने जरूरत से ज्यादा ही खरीद लिया। और कॉन्स्टिपेशन और पाइल्स आया मुफ्त में। बचपन से अब तक हमने बहुत शॉपिंग की, बेस्ट डील्स भी बाय की, बट वी मिस्ड मैनी सडनली। काश हमने किसी स्टॉल से अंडरस्टैंडिंग और एडजस्टमेंट खरीद ली होती, दोस्ती हमें मुफ्त में मिल जाती। किसी को जज ना करने की कला खरीद ली होती तो मिल गए होते अच्छे रिश्ते मुफ्त एकदम। स्माइल, हैप्पीनेस, कंटेंटमेंट वाले स्टॉल पर थोड़ी देर रुक गए होते तो मिलता हेल्दी हार्ट, स्वस्थ दिल, बिना कीमत पर यूं। अगर हम तनाव की जगह सुख और शांति खरीद पाते तो हमें मिल जाती दुनिया की सबसे खूबसूरत चीज मुफ्त में। क्या है वो चीज? सुकून भरी नींद। आपने क्या क्या खरीदा और क्या क्या छोड़ा? डू राइट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स। डू शेयर दिस वीडियो विद एवरीवन ताकि वो भी समझ सके उन्होंने क्या गलत खरीदा और क्या सही। राधे राधे।
Okay. Anyone feeling some eye opener or anything mind blown or something? Any reflection on this video? And I want to hear people.
Excellent video. So that is truly eye-opening. What exactly we need in our life and what we are exactly buying in our life, and we are inviting troubles by our own shopping. So we can have a conscious, mindful shopping of what we need in our life instead of subconsciously shopping what we don't want in our life.
True. Thank you, Bharaji. Anyone else? I want few more reflection here because this is main thing out of all. Health तभी है जब ये चीजों से बाहर आओगे। क्या शॉपिंग नहीं करनी वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्या शॉपिंग करनी है इससे ज्यादा।
Yes, what to adopt and what to abandon. As you discussed earlier, for healthy lifestyle, we have to choose correctly. Then only we can be healthy. Otherwise, we are following the routine, we are doing everything, and we are not having correct things in our mind, and we are doing meditations with lot of negative things. Then how it is going to impact us? So proper mindset and proper choice is essential to be healthy.
थैंक यू साक्षी फॉर एडिंग टू भरत जी। एंड एक वर्ड है, लिख लो अगर आप नोटबुक और पेन लेके बैठे हैं, रैट रेस। वी आर अननेसेसरी, एवरीवन इन रैट रेस। उसके घर में कार है तो मेरे को भी कार चाहिए एज ए नेबर, उसकी कार बड़ी आ गई तो मेरी कार उसी दिन से छोटी हो गई। उसने अपने बेटे को बाहर एडमिशन करा दिया बड़े कॉलेज में, तो मुझे भी कराना पड़ेगा। दिसंबर का टाइम आ रहा है, सब लोग अब्रॉड जा रहे हैं, मुझे भी बाहर का ही टूर करना है, इंडिया का टूर करूंगा तो एम्बेरसमेंट है। I told yesterday to my, I'm just sharing experience. Yesterday, one of my supplier was calling. I messaged him, I'm on vacation with my family. He asked me, oh, Gaurav, which country? I said, beautiful country of ours only. क्यों फैमिली वेकेशन बाहर क्यों? इंडिया एक्सप्लोर कर लिया क्या आपने? क्यों हम रेट रेस में हैं? तो आई थिंक दिस इज एक बहुत अच्छी लाइन है जो कई साल पहले सुनी थी, हमेशा याद रह जाती है। जैसे भरत जी बहुत अच्छी अच्छी लाइनें सुनाते हैं, तो वैसी एक लाइन मुझे मिली। समवन वाज आस्किंग कि किससे कंपैरिजन है, मैं कहा मेरा खुद से कंपैरिजन है, और नॉट सेइंग फॉर सेइंग पर्पस। क्योंकि ये कोट मैंने पढ़ा था कई साल पहले, ना किसी से ईर्ष्या ना किसी से होड़, ना किसी से ईर्ष्या ना किसी से होड़, मेरी अपनी मंजिल मेरी अपनी दौड़। तो क्या करना है कंपैरिजन, किसी से है ही नहीं कंपैरिजन किसी का किसी की लाइफ से। डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन पेपर है सबके, राइट? So with this, any last reflection? Otherwise, we'll move very quickly. Next 7 minutes, I will complete, along with which Ankita has shared beautifully all those things. I will go very
think
quick.
Silpa wanted
Yes,
to share
Rajat.
something.
Sure,
I
sure.
see
Okay.
raised hand. Silpa ma'am.
So I wanted to ask, just add to this. You know,
Yes.
one word which comes into my mind for health and everything else is responsibility. So to
Yes.
take responsibility for our own health. And one more thing, especially in India, is that women are not given enough time to look after themselves. And
Totally.
I am in the sense that they don't get enough support so that they can look after themselves, in a sense that as a child we as women are taught to take the back, the back stand, to move back and serve others. But as we all know, we need to serve ourselves first, and only then we can serve others. So I think this is also very important to remember, that if and some women identify themselves with their role as a housewife. So they are into the role because they find self-worth in it. And there's nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, they make other people dependent on them instead of making them independent. And because of all this, there is a big, there's no time for anything else. And one more thing that I would like to add, which you haven't added until now, is the midlife crisis that men and women go through, which we don't talk about it. And we are always, we cover it up so well. I have a beer belly, oh, because I'm stressed, not because I'm not eating the right food. I'm not aware of what andropause or menopause is. So this awareness has to be in our education system, just back at school, just like we should know about what happens during teenage years, the hormone changes. And once you're aware of this, then you can change. As you already mentioned at the very first beginning, you said you have to be conscious and you have to be aware. So, and the third part would be mindful, but first is to have this light, to know what's wrong or what's right. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Shilpa. And I can see whichever you said, all are golden words. And really looking forward for more learnings and awareness from the wisdom of learning which you have. Thank you so much. And you're absolutely right. From subconscious to conscious, like housewife. Why you're considering yourself housewife? Why not queen of life or queen of that house? And queen of house will not do everything, she just outsource. She will not be queen. Think about your queen, then you will not try to do everything for everyone. Thank you so much.
Gauravji,
Yes.
I just want to, share with you guys something very funny. So
Mhm.
I live, most of the time of my life, I live in Germany. So there was once upon a time I was without a job. So I went to the agency, where I had to fill up a form. And I said, what do I write here? Because I was just looking for jobs after the birth of my second child. So I sat to think about it and I wrote home administrator. Okay. I wrote this in English because nowadays in Germany, we use also English words for human resources. So things are changing there. So I wrote home administrator. So when I had to go to the meeting and to talk about what jobs that I wanted, and they have to check, this is the employment agency, and then they try to get you a job. So he asked me, so which areas do I work, have experience in? I said, oh, all areas, finance, cleaning, and head. And he was like, oh my God, this job, oh, you must have, got paid a lot more. And I go, yeah, actually, yes. We went on, and then at the very last, when I left, I was about to leave. I already said goodbye to him. And he asked me, is there a name for this job in German? And I said, maybe, but I don't know. It's called home administrator. So he really believed that this was a job.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, Shipaji. Thank you so much. Perfect. With this impactful discussion, let's move to next. Yeah. Okay, this is game of luck. So you can very well see last bottom left the when the numeric one is written, which is average life, and the top left one 30, which is dream life. So everyone has played this game, yeah, snake and ladder. Snake and ladder, if you can see, 18 number. If heart attack comes, of course, we go down from the dream life to average life. See the box number 9, that when we eat oily and fatty foods, yes, we go down in the life to increase cholesterol. Same way, if you see the 14 number, diabetes when life is running, and suddenly when we enter into our 40s or 50s, diabetes happens, and that snake take us to the medicines dependent life. So in 26, if you see Alzheimer just take to the poor cognition. So very clearly, instead of ladder, these are the snakes which we have to avoid in our life. Let's move to next. And you can see in the left side, what if we had superpower to withstand snake bites? हमें snakes कुछ कर ही ना पाए. If that could be life, I'm sure everyone want to live this life. And how we can live this life? Let's move to the next slide. We can, which is the game of strategy and research. If we just click more, Rajeshwari ji. Yes. Formula of this very clear: consistency and commitment. Two beautiful journey of ladder. And every of you already committed me at the start itself that yes, habits, if we work on our habits, if we work on consistently, we have the awareness, we can change our life from today itself. Yes. So with this hour, now let's click and see from average to dream life. You can't see snakes. Snakes are blur now. Only we can see the ladder, how we can accelerate our journey very clearly. You see the row number 3. Follow one outdoor hobby. You have to find whether badminton, running, gym, any activity, sports, any activity, you find something. And then you see the 10 number. If you have a balanced diet and fluids in your diet, you can very much accelerate to 22, which is stress management. You will not face stress because you are having balanced diet. Whichever you eat, your mind works according to that. See the 7 number, which like Bikash ji has covered, and a lot of us already shared. Meditation. If you do meditation, you can 7 to 23, which is mindfulness. You will be with the person whom you're sitting. Like if you will not feel any distraction on my face, on my voice anytime, meditation helps. This is the way we can find our dream life. Can go 20 number, like 16, 20, 28. We can very well see daily exercise, good health, better relations. Your relationship will be better because if you have a good relationship with yourself. Let's move to the next slide. So snake and ladder, you have to see the ladder, yeah, very clearly. And there are 3 kind of foods. Food for pillar of your life, filler, which fill your life, and killer. So you can see like Shilpa ji has covered, right? Hormones change, mood swings. energy swings. Yeah. So negative, you can see on the negative side, left side, irritable, anxious, tea and coffee, which makes us mood swings when we eat those kind of cookies and all those kind of coffees and other things. Feeling low, burgers, all those kind of things, which of course we like them. Temptation comes, but these are impacting our mood badly. Right side, you can see, like, of course, if someone is taking non-veg, meat helps, fish helps, and those kind of nuts and fluid diets very well it helps. Let's move to the next. Yes, you can see these are the pillar food, pillar of your life, all those kind of grains and all. You can see the labors, how they work healthy, lot of hours and hours in the sunlight, all the time they work because they eat those kind of foundation foods. If we click next, we can find who are our filler foods. Absolutely, the kind of fiber ones. So very clearly, nuts, all those kind of fruits and all helps us a lot. And which are the killer foods? Everyone knows. We don't have to say much. Of course. And even 2 minutes, Maggie just say, just do it. Yeah. 2 minutes, they can impact your life. So our body is just like our temple. If you have a good vehicle, you want vehicle to run like because you have shared at start, right? You are the in charge of your life. Think about like you're driving your life. In your vehicle, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, or whichever wheeler, do you put water or petrol? You know the answer. If it is needed petrol, you cannot add water and run your life. So as simple as that, please be mindful. Let's move to next because it's very simple but complicated because people don't follow that way. Now, action. Everyone said and agreed at start itself. Yes, everything is created twice. You see the last quote at the last line. First in the mind and then in reality. So action is needed. Commit to yourself today for healthy habits, and you see the affirmations also. Let's see the affirmation, and you can repeat with me. You can unmute also for a moment because it is very much needed. Otherwise, we will not be able to act if we will not say today. So from bottom of our heart, we should speak and say together right now. If you can, please unmute yourself and repeat with me only these three lines. First is, I am healthy, I am happy.
I'm healthy.
I'm
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 healthy
happy.
healthy. I'm
and
happy.
happy.
Perfect. I always finish what I start.
I
I
always
always
I
finish
always finish what I
what I
start.
start.
Perfect. I am here to create legacy as my purpose is bigger than me.
I am here
I
to
am here to create
I'm here to
legacy
create legacy as my
as my
purpose is
purpose is
bigger
bigger
than
than
me.
me.
Thank you so much. And you can only achieve if your health is with you. Then only you can become asset for everyone, not liability. Perfect. I think we can conclude with the last slide. Maybe it is next. Yeah, implementation is there. Yes, we can. Success is in action. Knowledge, whichever you are getting right now, awareness only. So superpower when you will implement it. And why people procrastinate? One fine day. Yes, I'm going to gym. Yes, weekend I'm going to start exercise. Yes, I'm planning. My friend is going to be back. I'm traveling. Next week I will going to start. Yeah, one fine day will never come. Either it's today or it's never. Yeah. Let's move to last piece. Okay, condition management. So very important. Just see on the blue piece how you can maintain your healthcare. You should have your doctor, maybe your physician, your family doctor. Please consult time to time, at least once in 3 months, once in 6 months. Very important. Like other membership which you are following, please follow this membership of your going to your doctor also. And don't take any medicine if not prescribed. Don't follow. लास्ट टाइम मेरे घर में फैमिली मेंबर को यही प्रॉब्लम आई थी, सेम मेडिसिन मेरे पास आ गई. नो, प्लीज, एवरी बॉडी इज कस्टमाइज्ड, एवरी नीड, एवरी डिजीज, एवरीथिंग कस्टमाइज्ड. डोंट follow. And third thing, monitor your health. Do your regular health checkup, please and please. That is very important for you to know the things signals very quickly. Every body, every mind, everything gives weak signal first. You must have heard earthquake आने से पहले भी, बड़ा earthquake से पहले छोटे छोटे signals आते हैं. Yeah, very important. Going to next, maybe let's see conclusion. Perfect. Key takeaway from my side, but yes, you can see your own mindset piece. You should have very clear, strong why you want to live a healthy life, for whom, yeah, why you need what you need, mind traits, all those kind of tip like Ankita has already shared. And luck versus strategy, we have seen, right? Dice boards, snake and ladder one. whether we want to live our life on luck basis or strategy basis. Clicking to next. Next is preparation, work in progress. 21 days creates habit. All of us know. So just make 21 days. Only you do anything for exercise, health, only for 21 days. 22nd day, you don't even have to think again. Early to bed, early to rise, and early dinner. Early dinner has a great impact. I can share with you for my example. My weight is 78 since last 4 years because of my early dinner only. No other things. And four key skills which Ankita has shared. So I will not go social like, and all those kind of emotional ones. Let's move to third one, last piece, key takeaway, actions. Discipline, make your healthy body as a temple. Using this awareness to action, starting is key. I'm going to share this slide very quickly today itself so that you can use it. And 30 days plan and repeat those plan. That is all from Ankita and myself. Happy to have any one or two inputs before giving back to Rajeshwari ji. And these 4 points everyone can see: prioritization your health, change, challenge your mind, nurture relationship with yourself, your body, and embrace this life. Happy to have any questions or any takeaways. If you feel anything else coming in your mind, or I will think it will be overwhelmed, nothing to share, nothing to reflect.
Yes, kind of.
Have covered you you have
Always
covered
shared in
everything.
chat is an excellent presentation, very nicely delivered too. So, and the video was definitely eye opening. And the
Yes,
snakes, the game of luck was mind blowing. So these things are definitely good takeaways.
sure. Let's play for win. I think I will say only one line. Yeah. Have the strategy, not be on luck. Sumita ji, you were saying something. Yeah.
No, I said ki very well presented you with all the examples. And it just reminded me, I play snakes and ladder in this game quite a lot, the original game, even now with my
Yes. Yes. By the way, just to share, revealing one fact. So these are the slides of my wife, who is a dietitian and physiotherapist. So she used when she go into the industry forum, she start with this game of strategy and ladder one because
and
everyone likes game, love game. I will say.
sometimes I play the reverse way. You know, from ladder I climb down. When the snake, I reach the tail, I climb up. So that's
Good
what
one.
I used to do with my grandchildren.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Smita ji. Yeah. Thank you, Sakina. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Vikash ji. Yes. Vasudev ji. Thank you. Okay. 3 Qs for reading club.
Thank
Perfect.
you. I
Okay.
presented. Very
And
nice.
yes, thank you so much. And because you very good line also, we are what we eat. 100%. Yes.
I'll add one thing.
Sure.
If we have a smile on our face, so that covers everything, good health, good nature, and it helps you to really feel joy in your life. So I think before we finish, let's have a nice, big, broad, heartful smile and end the session then.
Yes, so
Absolutely.
true.
Sumita ji, you are reminded very good point. When you laugh, life, yeah, when you smile, life smile at you.
Absolutely. So I'll give everybody a big smile. Then I need a smile from
Yeah,
everybody.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone has beautiful smile, but you have more beautiful than anyone. And I'm sure everyone will
Yes,
agree.
everybody has very beautiful smile, and everyone is very beautiful and nice in their own way.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes. Rajeshwari ji, back to you. Thanks, Ankita.
Sakshi, do you want to share? Bharatji, it's a request. Next Friday we will listen you. It's 9:30 already.
Yeah,
I
that
think,
is what I was thinking. Let's
yeah.
close that.
Let's
Yeah.
we'll start from you next Friday. Sakshi, would you
Okay.
like to share something?
Yeah, before closing the session, I would request all the members that last Friday also we discussed about the continuation of the subscription of this Zoom, and someone has discussed that there are some free subscriptions also we can opt for them, but no one discussed anything about that. So this Friday again, I would like to request all the members that whosoever is interested to continue the link. As of now, from the last of this May, we are not able to continue the Zoom subscription and recording and all. Last Friday also we discussed that if we are going to continue this subscription, then it will be easier for us because we are not going to depend on anyone. Some people offered their own subscription also, but try to think that we are going to be dependent on them. So I myself was thinking that we should continue the subscription of FELD particularly, or if the person is very punctual and is going to take the whole responsibility of conducting the Friday session, and he is able to offer the subscription for the whole year and recording and all, if person is ready full-fledged 100%, then only we can opt for the other one. Otherwise, I request all the members that think about it, and by the end of this week we have to uh, select whether we have to continue this subscription or we have to choose anyone else. So you can post in the group. I'm going to give a poll there, so accordingly we are going to decide within 1 or 2 days. And second thing, the creator of this FELD session, we all are enjoying the fruits of someone else sawn tree, as Vasudevji sawed the tree for this platform, and he had strived every nerve to continue the platform. So here he is asking that how many biographies, as we discussed, for me people are reading, and what biography or autobiography they are continuing. No one is going to share from that. So for the next session, I hope anyone is going to give their response for the biography or whatever they are reading. Today's session was wonderful. We have learned again. We enjoyed the session. But as the group is FELD, Friday evening learning discussion. So discussion is going on, learning is going on. Somewhere reading is pending. So if we share from the new readings also, we will learn better. So I request all the members that next Friday, after Bharatji, someone will share something from the biography or autobiography already discussed in this group for the month of May.
Sakshi, I just want to share one thing. For the this thing for the reception, I'm ready for it. I'm for it. कि हमारा अपना independent होना चाहिए. We should not depend on anybody. And
Yes.
I'm for the game for this. And I'm sorry till for 13th of June. From tomorrow, I'm not available. I won't be checking my mail or my mobile also. So whatever you decide, I'm for it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So by tomorrow we will decide it, and I will post you accordingly.
Okay. But I have already given my decision.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you for your vote already. I am also in the same stream. I am also in the favor of having our own subscription so that we won't depend on anyone else. But last time some people were having objections regarding the subscription. Otherwise, Pinaki, the Vasudevji, I am, and you are also here. We are in the same, boat. We are deciding that the subscription should be our own.
I too.
One point, one question. How much is the subscription cost for renewal?
Last time it cost, I think, 4700.
Okay, so it means maybe your proposal is maybe whomsoever is regular and attending it, we should contrary for it. Am I right in understanding?
Yeah, last year also we did it. Yes. Last time we were having more members, so approximate 100 or 150 rupees were contribution.
100 rupees we paid last year.
No, I think it's very clearly we should we should think in this direction only. Yeah.
Yes, for the FELD description, June, because it may happen. Some may have their other priorities.
No,
So
even
if
someone joining, even if someone joining maybe once in a month also, happy they should be happy to devote because this is a very good cause. We are learning, we are sharing. Yeah, this is and it's really nothing in front of which we are kind of awareness we are getting. Yeah, we should. Okay.
so if you all decide, I will ask somebody from my side to pay. Either my son will pay because I will not be available on the for anything for next 10-12 days.
Don't worry, Sumedha ji. Today night only I am going to post the poll, and by 12 noon tomorrow we are going to give it a final thing. Okay.
Okay. And tomorrow round about 11:30 I'm leaving. So I'll be back on the 13th, and then I shall see you all. And by the time,
We
have a
will
good,
miss you.
thank you so much.
And keep me into like Sunita ji. Yeah? I'm also part of here. Happy to contribute for us only.
I have to contribute.
Sure.
And I
Thank you.
will ask my son to send the money immediately, or Google, whatever he does.
Yes.
Okay.
You can also
If you are at least 10 people are ready, you can start. Don't put a poll, etc. Just put the message that you can pay 100 rupees to my phone number because the amount is getting subscribed from my number. Whatever comes to my account, it will stay in my account. Whatever, once it reaches 4,300, I will ask to stop. And if more comes, I will return those people's money. And if it does come less, then I will bear the balance amount. Okay,
Here
so,
comes the final verdict.
so don't
Must
put
be.
poll and confuse people. Just put that requirement that 100 rupees is to be paid. If you are interested, pay. If you are not interested, don't pay.
Then we can contribute if the money is less. So all of us can give
Yeah,
more money.
it's only 100 rupees that I am asking from the each person. And once
Yes.
we reach the 4,300 or 4,700, whatever is the amount, we will stop. The whatever
Yes.
who comes after that will be returned back.
Yes, Vasuji. We will share then whatever
So you can start paying to my account phone number, the one which is displayed in my name.
आप link
Sure. We'll do
And the
that.
link anyway, Sakshi or someone will share in the group.
Yeah, आप ठीक है.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
That's
Thank
completing
you.
the session today. Thank you so much for your time and
Thank
your
you,
effort.
everyone. Thank you, everyone. Good night, everyone.
Night. Shubhratri.
Thank you.
Shubhratri.
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 Good night. Thank you, everyone.